Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with a meditation. I'll be coming out of the Bible, out of Psalm chapter 37, verse 1 through 40. I might not get through all 40 verses, but I'm going to get as far as I can, okay? I'm going to try not to say a whole lot. Maybe I can get there in a decent amount of time. Choose God this day. The bad guys, they sin. The good guys, we sin. We all sin. It's whom you serve. You don't have to be perfect. No one is. But that doesn't mean that you don't have to deal with your consequences, good or bad. None of us get away from that. You might have issues that you deal with for the rest of your life, but if you come over to God's team with it, He can help you get through it. You know, my nose is itching. Oh gosh, sorry. You don't have to be perfect, okay? And love yourself, because if you love yourself, if no one else loves you, you'll be okay. And never give up on yourself, never. If you lost everything you have, if you have yourself, you have everything, and you can always rebuild. My allergies, ugh. Anyway, Psalms chapter 37, starting at verse 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. All right, bullies and bad guys, it's not going to end well for you. Trust in the Lord and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. You know what? I'm blessed because I eat every day. I may not have everything, all the luxury things. I pay my bills and I eat, and that's okay for me. And if that's not enough for anybody, then oh well. If people can't accept me for who I am, because if I'm not asking you for anything, what difference does it make? Delight thyself also in the Lord, and He shall give thee the desires of thy heart. I'm working for everything I get. Everything. And I can do it at my own pace. I don't have to beg nobody. I beg God. And I don't even really beg them. I just go before Him and ask Him. And He, and I move on from there. If He wants me to have something, He'll let me have it. If it's not in His will, He won't. Commit thy way unto the Lord. Trust also in Him, and He shall bring it to pass. And He shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Rest in the Lord, and wait patiently for Him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. We're looking at these evil people. Oh, they have this, they have that, but they're not worth a nickel. Aside from the material crap, they're not worth a penny. Their personalities and their attitudes aren't worth a nickel. What's good is it to have all that stuff and you're a miserable soul? I said I wasn't going to say too much, but let me go ahead on, because this is Psalm. Let me go ahead on. Cease from anger, forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil. I've been around rich people, around poor people, everybody in between. When you're miserable, you're miserable. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. If you're a miserable soul, you're a miserable soul. That's why I don't necessarily judge poor people. I try to help as best I can, but sometimes people are poor for a reason. Now I'm gonna leave that there for right now. I'm just saying, it's a lot of reasons for it, good and bad. But let me go ahead on, because I don't want somebody to jump on me in the comments, because I'm not gonna do that. For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. I'm waiting on God, baby. I don't care. You can do and say whatever you want to say about me. You don't have an effect on my salvation. I do. God does, not anybody else. Out here throwing roadblocks and trees at me and witchcraft and all that. I'm with God, so it's not going to work. I'm going at His pace, not yours. You don't know what He has for me. Worry about your own situations. Worry about that. What do you have going on? What have you accomplished? What are you doing to improve yourself and your family and your household? Look at that. Yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Love and peace, not war, baby. Love and peace, not war. Very few people gonna even listen to this, you know. I don't know who I'm preaching to. There's a few faithful ones that do. God bless you. You know what? We get inherit the earth because we're peacemakers. We love God and we're listening. There's some of y'all that's listening. I wish somebody out there could hear me. Please, you don't have to be perfect. That's not going to be an excuse for anybody because we've all heard it now. We've been all really talking about that for about 2 years real straight, you know. And we all heard it before, but we've been preaching on it. Everybody's been harping on it. Don't let the heavenly host and them show up and then they ask you what have you done. Because they can show up right in front of you. They can just materialize right in front of you. Oh yeah, you don't think so? Okay. Don't believe it. So can them demons that some of y'all conjuring up. If they can show up, please know the heavenly host can show up. You believe in them demons visiting people, so can the heavenly host visit people. Don't believe it. The wicked plotteth against the just and gnash upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he saith that his day is coming. All right, bullies and bad guys. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and the needy, to slay such as be of upright conversation. So if you poor and you upright and you love God, he's with you. You can be rich and he be with you. It's your spirit, it's your soul. It's your devotion to God. They're telling you that. They're telling us that. Their sword shall enter their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. All right, okay, all you rich people out there playing games, you better start trying to give back while you can, you know. And don't be all in the cameras with everything. Really do something. You don't have an excuse because we're all looking at you. Some of us, the the people in between y'all, I'm looking at y'all because I managed for some of y'all. And I know that y'all don't do your stuff right. You waste a lot. I'm going to tell you what I can tell from having seen how you navigate your finances. You don't. I don't have much because I don't have much money. But if I had everything that I needed, I wouldn't be in the situation I need. But I'm going to get out of it. But I'm talking about you now, a little bit. Even if you don't have much, go give some can of food or something like that to a shelter or something like that. Donate something. Do something besides kick it and crap. I get it. I like to kick it too. But do more than just that. You know? Do something for real. Don't cost that much, especially when you have it. If those of us that don't have much, you know, find a way to do something somehow, you can too. Get yourself on YouTube or TikTok and tell people how you did it. It's anything. Give back. You don't have an excuse. This is my way to give back. There's lost generation. They ain't gonna have anybody that comes across me. They're not gonna have an excuse. Keep on listening to me. You got to get up on your feet and move it. Can you sit down sometime? Yeah, sometimes. Okay, let me get on. I ain't gonna make it through the whole thing. But anyway, a little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. I'm going to stop it at 19. The Lord knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. I'm with God, so whatever you got, I'll go right down there to the lake and throw a fish and throw my line in the lake and catch me some fish. That's the kind of person I am. When I get a couple of cents, I'll make sure I get food and have something around here. Be more responsible.